We are also sticking with the same point rules that we've run the last 2 Cup Series, where top 3 earns more points than previously. I thought that worked really, really well. And then you still earn points for top like 15 or whatever it ends up being. You earn a lot of points. Now, here we go. Execution Ground here. This is a map we have not seen in a while, and we're going to start it off with a lightning versus dark comp. This is a really powerful lightning comp here from Zombie Jesus. Triple slashing DPS units right here with some missile mixed in. Cloud over here, also a missile unit. Lightning, also a missile unit. And then, Esther, aka Bunny Ibarra, very, very dangerous. And we're going to be going against a dark team. Now, your eyes are not deceiving you, by the way. That is indeed Gafgarion coming out here for Brian. It is Dark Leela, Black Rose Helena, and the man himself, Gafgarion. There's his Man-Eater slash attack buff. He's charging forward. Gafgarion is not scared of these OP lightning units. He's going in. He wants to fight. So let's see how that works out for him. I don't think it's going to be real well. He did live through that. So he has lived through exactly 1 attack, but if this Cloud has a ranged move on, which he does not, but Keenblade comes out, Gafgarion, are you about to get lapped by a Keenblade? Yes, you are, sir. You are indeed. Now, maybe Black Rose Helena can come delete some people before then. Cover for him by killing some folks. She's going to get her limit break off. Tinnerbro Rose. This should do some damage. Let's see how tanky against magic this Lightning Squad is. It's okay, but that Keenblade is going to shut Gafgarion down, I'm afraid. There's bells coming out from Fina, or Leela. She's moving forward. Here comes Bunny Ibarra, Leela, Esther. Big attack right there. Gafgarion does go down, and it's Lightning's turn next. The Keenblade looking really powerful. This Lightning team is just lapping everybody, and Brian is getting annihilated. If the Black Rose Helena into Gafgarion combo could have gone off, like the turns were stacking up, it could have been a very different story. But Zombie Jesus makes use of the Rob TMR, gets that CT up, and Zombie Jesus, in his first ever appearance in Friday Night Fights, picks up a win. So Zombie Jesus moving on. You're not out after 1 loss, though. Keep in mind, this is a double elimination tournament. The loser's bracket is the path to the finals. There it is. Okay, let's go to our next one. Let's put the game back on the screen. Laoshin and Sursant both ready to go, and we see 2 top-tier supports in slot 1 for both people. Resnick versus Velis. It's going to be Lightning versus Ice this time. Lightning very well represented as one of the elements in our at least highlighted matches so far. This time we are seeing a more traditional comp from Lightning though. We're going DPS, support, tank with Charlotte, Resnick, and Lightning the unit. Versus, again, a very traditional Ice comp right here. Tank, Agrius, DPS, Aranea, and then Velis, arguably the best support in the game. He's in here doing his, hasting, his buffing, his healing, all of those Velis things. Here comes haste number 1, Stars of Swiftness. Him and Agrius are hasted. There's a really nicely set up teaching of self-preservation that hits both of the other Lightning units. Okay, Aranea, not afraid. She's moving forward. A potential pitfall for Sursant's team here is if Aranea hugs it out with Agrius a little bit too much, she might end up eating some AoE and dying. We'll see. There's an agility and accuracy buff from Lightning. She's moving in. Velis looking to buff himself. Here comes another buff from Resnick as well. And then it's Charlotte's turn. Good map for Charlotte right here. Has plenty of room to get her buffs on. Charlotte has a lot of good buffs. There's a teaching of self-preservation, defense and spirit online. Ice blessing for the Velis. He's got protect and shell. He might start looking to move forward now. Nope, he still has his TMR. He's going to stand there. That might be a mistake by Sursant. If that Velis is unable to get forward with all of those options to stand still, it could bite him if he's not able to get in range. Here's Agrius' limit break, and the confusion does land. So Charlotte will be confused to start this fight. Life Siphon comes out from Lightning. It's tanked pretty effectively by the Ice Girls, and now it's Aranea's turn. She's got him in a line, and High Wind the limit break is going to come out right here. Ice Team might not need Bellis if this RNA limit break hits hard enough, and it does hit hard enough. That is almost a double kill. Like, Lightning is hanging on by a thread, and Resnick is like, hey girl, hold on, let me get you a little heal in here. Let me get you a little heal in here, Lightning. She's gonna try, but it's Agrius' turn next. The heal will go off though. She's gonna limit break heal. This is really important. If she would have tried to channel a heal right there's a chance that Agrius would have killed her. Instead, Lightning is back to full HP and can look to do a little work. Judgment Blade's gonna come out, and Stop does not land. Again, very important. And now Lightning can look for some kills. She's going to step back and look for the Dispel Spread. Big damage, but Aranea lives, and Bellis is going to look to start healing. Aranea steps forward, Shifting Strike, punches Lightning for 5135. Lightning goes down, Ice looking good, Snow healing comes in, and it's Resnick versus 3. Now, Resnick can try to charge. Oh, wait, this Resnick has Thundara turned on. Okay, you don't see Black Mage Resnick coming out very much. There it was. But the counterattack for 3,000, Resnick needs to try to charm somebody. I'm not going to lie. She needs to turn Aranea against her squad right here. Instead, she's going to get punched in the throat, and then Cersei picks up the win. Ice defeats Lightning. GG. Good match. You did indeed miss out on a waifu, 2 cent. That is Dark Fina, and she does look very good indeed. Okay. I would like to point out that Bread's team has 4,681 magic. 4,681 magic. Almost 5,000 magic on this team. That is a big number, and it is triple dark mages. It's the triple dark mages. 200 cost mages and a 70 cost mage who is basically 100 cost mage. Like, let's be real. If you guys have gotten to experience the new Lucia, Dark Lucia, somebody tell me that that's 70 cost unit. You're high. She's about as much a 70 cost unit as Halloween Little Leela is. And I'll tell you, that physical shield that Resnick just put on Charlotte, not gonna do a lot against this triple mage comp coming out here for the Dark team. So here we go. It's Lightning, Charlotte, Resnick. This team comp is really good. And once again, there is the CT manipulation coming out with the Keenblade. So that could be a big deal. Dark Fina is channeling a spell. What is it going to be? She's just buffing herself. There's her re-raise buff. Okay, Resnick coming in. It's going to be all 3 Lightning units in a row next. Resnick moves forward, begins channeling a spell. Here's Lightning. She's going to be in range to do some things. It's going to be Scourge, 8275. Dark Fina gets deleted. She does come back to life, but the Pursuit follow-up attack takes her down. Dark Fina did not last super long. Lightning Strike on the Black Rose Helena. Oof. Teachings of the Strongbolt. Lightning attack up. Good thing she didn't have that before that last attack, or Black Rose Helena would have been quite dead. Okay, Dark Mages on the counterattack. Here comes the Limit Break from Black Rose Helena. 4,600 damage. Good damage on the tank. And now it's Lucia's turn. Can she finish off this Charlotte and make this a 2v2 again? She's going to go sudden end. 4,300, not quite enough. Charlotte lives, which means the heal is going to come through. Deleting that Dark Fina first prevented the 1-2-3 wombo combo, and now the tank looks to be tanky enough to live. Okay, a maybe potential problem here for McCrane's team. Only 31 AP left on Lightning. If she moves up and goes for an attack right here, and it doesn't kill somebody, it could have been a problem. Instead, she uses Sharpshoot, a cheap attack, and it does indeed kill. There's Lightning Strike, actually completely absorbed by the shield right there. Sudden End only does 2371 though, so that's not going to be enough. And, ooh, okay, the Dark Mages get beat by Keenblade. So far, you guys, what we've seen in about 3 or 4 matches so far today, Keenblade is looking really, really powerful. It's going to win this one too. Barrier Buster comes out, 8,800 damage, and Sir McCrane does pick up the win. G to the G. That's a win. McCrane moving on, and we will go to our next match. Well, guys, we're in for a treat. It's going to be light, and it's looked like it's going to be light versus light. We got Cop showing up. I guarantee you that Lucio's running Keenblade. I would bet so much on that, and Jesus is running Ramza. So, Ramza coming in here, that's going to be awesome. Initial placement still getting done. Both teams running a mix of attack and magic, so not all in on either stat for the teams. They've both done initial placement. They've both readied up. Here we go. Maybe. Soon. I think I just saw it load. You can never tell. There it is. It's loading. We're going in. Cop versus Jesus. Light versus light, maybe? Or maybe Jesus is pulling out. No, okay, it is light versus light. It looks like it's actually going to be evade versus evade. So, both players running Lock Elena something else. The difference is we got Lock Elena Ramza for Jesus versus Lock Elena Lucio for Cop. Also, buff priority looks different. Lock starting with re-raise for Jesus. Elena starting with courage. Meanwhile, Cop's lock started with the luck agility buff into the courage from Elena. So a little bit of different playstyle here. Expect Keen Blade. Here, there it is. Now, one thing I will point out, that Keen Blade, unlike the Lightning team Keen Blades that we've been seeing that have immediately put that team into range of the enemy and lapping them once, the teams are still so far apart at this point that there won't be that lapping. There's not going to be an immediate payoff for that, but you will get a couple more turns of buffing, and that could be big. There was the upgraded Shout as well from Ramza. It still buffs the attack and magic, but now also gives that protect, which will be good against 2 of the 3 units that Cop is running, Starlight Elena obviously being the one that it won't. Okay, Jesus is going to be in range. AP Hunt comes out and it's dodged. So there's dodge number 1. In an evade versus evade match, there's going to be a lot of evading probably. Here comes Starlight Elena's limit break. Prismatic Punishment coming out. This is only going to hit Lucio. So crystals in the air. Here's the slashing. Is it hits? It all hits. Lucio chunked down very low for Cop, and that's the first scratch of the tournament. Now, Iridescent Blade comes out as a counterattack, and a lot of dodges coming in there for Jesus. It's Ram's turn. He has a very long-range attack with Shimmering Blade. It misses, but the debuff does land. Spirit and defense down on Locke. If somebody can hit him, they'll hit him a little harder. Now, Locke might pivot to the right here and hit through this wall. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to Sky Mirage Dive over the wall. This map creates some interesting terrain options for stuff like this. 7,600 damage on Rams, but Rams is too much of a, he's too strong. He survives that. Not even close. He's got like 10 HP left. Here's Radiant Nova. That's also targeting Rams. This time he will die. And the courage is popped for Elena. Locke once again misses Locke. That's been the biggest thing in this fight so far. But Lucio is dead. It's a 2v2. All the evasion units left alive. Okay, Locke's turn next. He's going to go Camouflage Combat, give himself that evasion buff. He's already so evasive, and now he has more evasive. That seems like trouble. Starlight Elena's turn. Unavoidable Pain. That was a really smart move to leave on by Cop, just in case you run into an evasion team. That move can carry you. Okay, 56 AP. Locke's turn. He's going to get Drain Rush off. One of the 3 hits lands, not enough to even come close to killing her though, and it's looking good for Cop. It's not a surprise. Cop is the light player. He's the one who you just can't give this squad to in the top 8 draft, and he's pulling it off again here. Agility Luck buff comes out again. That's probably the difference maker in this fight so far, is that Agility Luck buff. Unavoidable Pain also coming in clutch. Hits Locke. Locke gonna go for the Rising Sun. This looks like a hit. Elena did not turn. And there's the courage pop. Okay, so Locke hanging in there, but Unavoidable Pain will kill him. Re-raise will tick. This Locke could still evade out here. You never know. Okay, Locke goes up. Auto attack. That hits. 2,600 damage. That's a kill. Cop picks up the win in the evasion versus evasion. And the first time we see light today is light versus light. So far, we've seen light, ice, lightning, dark. Just those 4. Wind, I do expect to see some wind teams. Wind is just as good as many of these elements we've seen, but we just have not ran into that one yet. Let's go next. How about Kiwi versus Maverick? 27770. 27770. Okay, both players in. And we're going to get to see Halloween Lucia once again. So here she comes. This chick can do work versus ice. So we might get another dark versus ice match right here. Velis showing up. Halloween Lucia showing up. Yeah, good. Dark. I want to see dark. Like, is dark overshadowed now? I don't know. We have not seen the Joker-Leela combo yet. Joker-Leela something. I still think that's about as good as Dark gets. But these mages for Dark are really powerful. This could be Lucia plus the 2 Dark Bruisers. No, this is a really spicy comp coming out here from Maverick. We're going to get Ruinstern, his mom, and Halloween Lucia. So, yeah, that's OP. There's Spell Fortification, the AoE resist defense buff. That spell, like, the spell that Lucia just cast right there is so good. Like, that spell is insane. Defense buff, she gets a physical damage shield, and AoE resist on the group. It's nuts. Now, meanwhile, Ice, we're going to get to see Alaya here coming out from Kiwi Sing. So, Alaya making an appearance today. She's going to go bells on herself, so we'll get to see her whole repertoire of moves if she's allowed to cast it. With Snow and Bellis, this is a very meta Ice team. Black Rose Helena steps up. There's level 4 Darkra. Does decent damage, especially to the Alaya. She's chunked out pretty low. Next, it's Lucia's turn. She steps forward. She's going to target Snow with her limit break, Arcane Assimilation. Here it comes. She puts him in a bubble. She throws magic at the bubble, 4,600 damage. There's the follow-up shot for another 2,000. And that Snow is beat up. Now, that Snow has a Velis. Velis is going to look to top off both of his Ice allies right here. Does he get the channel off before Snow moves? No, this is a little bit troll right here. Snow, if he steps up, which I do think he will, big damage right there with the Ravage on Helena, but he pulled the heal away from Alaya. That can be an issue with a healer that has to channel their heals. Black Rose Helena gets popped by Alaya. Big damage right there, so Alaya's showing up good. And now we have Frostbite on the Lucia, but she's looking at 3 Ice units very grouped. If she can catch the Alaya in an AoE, she might be able to take her down. She's going to go unhappy ending, and it is indeed an unhappy ending. 8,000 damage on the Alaya. The follow-up attack will do another 2,400. Mighty Break comes through from Ruinstern next. Snow's Courage is popped. Velis is like, I'm trying to heal, and Snow's like, smite. But Lucia, very, very tanky against physical with that big shield. There's Snow healing on Snow. He's back to full HP. The Frostbite ticks, but unhappy ending still with enough to go off. With the follow-up attack, Snow goes down, and Dark is looking really strong right here. Velis, gonna go for some damage, but Ruinstern says, I got 10,000 HP and a hazard render for you. Big damage, but what's Velis gonna do? He got to channel this Sub-Zero on the Lucia. She will die. It's a 1v1. It's Ruinstern versus Velis. Okay, Velis, also the faster of the 2 units left alive, will lap Ruinstern and look to heal himself. Snow healing comes through. That's not going to be enough. Stern has plenty of damage to pop that. There it is. Velis goes down, and Maverick with the Dark team picks up the win. Ruinstern, the last one standing, gets revenge for the mommy slaying that happened earlier in that fight. GGG. All right, good stuff. Vinero, thank you for the following on YouTube. UPE3, thank you also for following on Twitch. Okay, we're already loading into this room. We've got a lightning team here from Sir Safe. It's Abara, Cloud, Esther. So, Abara and the girl I like to call Abara versus something. We're seeing Malevolent Lightning on the screen right here. So here's the Abara limit break. 8,000 damage on whoever the heck just got hit by that. Who just ran into that mess? It was Asterius who just ran into that mess. So Fury does have the magic tank, but she was not in range to magic tank that limit break. I don't even know if she can absorb a limit break. I'm not sure. But we also get to see our new dude coming out right here for Fury. So a really spicy water team here, but unfortunately is running into a lightning team. I just realized the elemental advantage right here is really heavy and Sir Safe. Bolting Slice comes out. Asterius is toasted, and the tank is getting chunked. Now, there was a dodge from Chunok right there, so that could be hope, but Triple Slash is undodgeable. Cloud out there putting in some work. Chunok lived through that very effectively. Now, it's Abara's turn. She's going to buff herself right there. Fall of Night. She'll buff and move forward. Okay, Celis, what do you got in the bag, Celis? You need a big time turnaround right here. What can you find? You've got Titus's sword in your hand. You got a magic burst. Big AoE damage right there. Abara actually chunked out a little low. Chunok's up next. 32 AP and a dream for the evasion unit. Cloud must die, Chunok. If you want to win this fight, you got to get the 100% hitter out of there. Fatal Pirouette does big damage. Abara dies. The water team is hanging in there. 17 AP left on Esther. Gonna look to kill the tank right here, but only can auto. So just the auto attack comes through. Now it's Cloud's turn. turn. Triple slash not an option with how split the enemies are. So he'll just go Braver. That's going to be enough to kill Celis. So Celis down. It's Chunok versus 2. How much AP does he have? 10. That's not going to be enough. He's going to have to just look for an auto attack. It does 1400 damage to Cloud, but now it's Esther's turn. 31 AP after her last auto. Chunok on the chopping table right here. She moves up to him. Stormbrand is dodged. Okay, very clutch dodge there from Chunok. Cloud's turn, 61 AP. He's probably going to look for a triple slash right here. It is enough to kill him. Chunok goes down, and the Lightning team does indeed beat the Water team. Sursafe picks up the win. The 2.5 Abaras beats Water. Nice. Well done. And, yeah. Felipe, you like this map. I like this map, too. I definitely remember getting sick of this map back in the day. When we had to play on it like every day for Guild Wars and Starlight. I might have also just been sick of Starlight Elena. Like, I might have already been done with Starlight Elena at that point. So, you know. When is the last time we saw a Giza in Friday Night Fights? Okay. The one punch Giza. I think I made a video about that like a year and a half ago. Which, again, with these buffs to old units that are going to be coming, maybe One Punch Giza comes back for like a month. That could be fun. Miri, hello to you. Arisala, hello to you as well. We're loading in. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm just straight up pulling for Giza to dominate this fight. It's Triple Dark versus Triple Ice, a matchup we have seen several times today. Hariki running Giza, Ruinstern, and Leela. So that's a really cool combo right here. I've never seen this 3-person combo before, ever. Definitely not. Pecky, thank you for the follow. Giza's going to buff her evasion. This could be a dark evasion team. Actually, that's possible. Ruinstern definitely can be an evasion unit. I don't think of him that way now anymore because he's so like beefy. You can run this guy at 10,000 HP with a one-hit shield. I tend to think of him more as a super high damage bruiser, but it could be a dark evasion team versus Snow, Alaya, and Astrius, or Velis, excuse me. Now, Snow does have 100% hit. Alaya has, I believe Alaya has one 100% hit move, but it's in a sub job. So I don't know if she'll be running it. And I could be wrong. Now, let's see if Ruinstern goes for an evasion buff. No, he's going to pop bells and start engaging. So 9.5 HP Ruinstern. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, it's going to be Astrius' turn next. He also does have 100% hit with his limit break. That could be an option for him if he ends up being the last person alive in this fight. LXD's Velis going to look to start putting off those hastes, channeling a spell. We're got a little delay here. Maybe somebody DC'd, maybe I DC'd, maybe there's a spectator bug. Nope, good. I want to watch this fight. So there's the haste onto the Snow. So Snow will go fast even if our connection refuses to go fast. Okay. Man, I'm just going to click the screen. Clicking the screen helps, right? Maybe it did. Jesus' turn next. She's cast evasion once. She has 40 AP. Now, she could look to do a store right here. If she moves up and casts store, she'll be in a big position to do some damage on her next turn. This might just be a fight where I just have to leave the room, though, because there's no way I have enough words in my vocabulary to talk through 25 seconds between every single turn. Maybe that will work itself out. It did. Snow comes up. Smite 2. This 100% hitter. All her buffs are off. She takes a big chunk of damage. Leela's turn next. 84 AP. She's probably going to be in range to start hitting Snow. Let's see if she can do it. She's thinking, she moves forward. It's going to be the limit break. Shadow in the moonlight. Cool looking move right here. She jumps in the air, pulls out her knife, throws it back to earth. It does 4,200 damage to Snow. That's respectable against the tank. There's Stars of Swiftness on the Elias. She gets the haste buff. It's her turn next. She could look to take out the Giza right here. Sharpshoot, there it is. There's her 100% hit move. I knew she had one in her sub job. She is running Ranger sub. Giza is down, so we will not get to see her punch anybody. That's too bad. Now, Ruinstern is here. What can he do? Can he get in range for a big hazard render right here? Is he forced to just hit Snow? He does go for the hazard render, although it is just against Snow. And now Velis looking to heal things up. LXD definitely in control of this fight early. Giza got forward. Giza got popped. That's too bad. Okay, Velis looking to heal. Snow looking to get healed and kill a few people. Here we go. The heal is channeling. The game is loading. I don't know why. It's taken so much time in between every turn, but this is where we are. Okay, everybody gets a little AP from that too. Snow still down to 7,100 HP, not super healthy. Smite 2 comes out, will remove Leela's buffs, and Elia's turn again. She's already got 1 kill in this fight. She's looking for her second one, 76 AP. In the pool, she can cast basically any move she wants to as long as she can get in range. Sharpshoot comes out again, and oh man, the 100% hit moves were on point today. Okay, Velas' turn again. He says, all right, look, here's the plan. I'm going to stand here. The game's going to load. I have haste, but I'm in no hurry to do anything. I'm going to step forward, begin channeling a spell. Probably snow healing. It could be something else. We don't know. We might never find out. Okay, Ruin's turn's up next. He's in a 1v3. His shield has yet to be popped, so he has that going for him. He's in range of the snow, obviously. I don't know what he could do. Ruin's turn's in a real bad spot right here, guys. I don't have much hope for our 8,500 HP friend. He's going to go Catastrophe. It does a lot of damage to Snow, but like, you know, I mean, it's Velas, and Velas is just going to cast Snow Healing. It's a heal named after Snow, and it's healing Snow. I mean, that's about perfect. Mogrels, thank you for the resub. There's another Sharpshoot coming out from Elia. It's blocked by Stern's shield, but now Snow says, I'm going to punch you, and he punches him pretty hard. 6,500 damage is no slouch of a punch. Okay, Velas' turn again. Does he go for the kill? Does he go to heal Snow a little bit? Does he try to prolong things? Does he just try to kill Ruin's turn? Find out. This is like an episode of Dragon Ball Z. We're going to get the limit break. He's going to prolong it by giving us a cutscene of his limit break right here. Big ice crystal coming down from the sky. 10,000 damage. Ruin's turn is dead, and LXD picks up the win. Mad props for trying Giza. I'm real happy that we got to see Giza on the screen, even if she died. All right. Here we go. Komos versus Rygart. Looks like ice versus lightning. Lightning all over the place today. Same with ice, same with dark. Definitely the top ones we've seen so far. Maybe somebody will sneak in a little, fire later. Doubtful, but we do get to see Orlandu coming out here from Rygart. Orlandu, Abara, Cloud. This is a combo we've yet to see today coming out from Rygart right here. So what are we going to see? We're loading in. Spectator always takes a second. You know, maybe 10 seconds, maybe 5, maybe 7. Maybe we disconnected. We did not. There's Soldier's Honor coming out from Cloud. Attack and AP recovery on hit coming out. Orlandu's turn next. He's going to go with Good Fortune. So he goes Shell, Critical Evasion up. That's a really interesting TMR buff right there coming out from Orlandu. Now, there's Elia giving her Ice Attack buff to the group. Really powerful PvP buff right there. Velas is going to look to start putting some haste down. His first target will be Snow, who gives himself courage and begins moving in towards the fight. One thing I love about watching Snow teams is Snow does not mess around. Snow says, look, I'm going to buff myself. I'm going to run towards the enemy. That's all I care about doing. Watch me do it. And then we do watch him do it all the time because he's a really good unit. There's the second Stars of Swiftness coming out. The Ice team is completely hasted. Snow's turn again. He's going to go Close Call, so he now has his HP recovery and resistance buff on. Cloud, 57 AP, is going to go Inherited Tyranny. I love that TMR buff on Cloud. With his AP recovery buff as well, I don't think he needs the Bell's level of AP Restore, so why not get a little bit more defense pin while you're at it? Okay, Landu's up next, 54 AP. Is he in range of Snow yet? I think he probably is. Armor Crush comes out, 1870. That is a tanky boy out there in Snow, but his defense did just get debuffed. So we'll see how that plays out. Velas moves forward, channeling a spell. This could be damage. Eternal Frost onto Orlandu, 6312. That's big damage. Snow coming up now, looking to kill the old man. He does kill him. All buffs off and life at 0. Orlandu goes down, and now it's Elia's turn. What's her range look like? It looks far enough. That's a really cool looking move with that little crosshair coming in like that. Man, oh man, that looked cool. But Abara tanks that fairly well. Honestly, though, yeah, she'd take that pretty well. She's not even at 50%. Barrage comes out from Cloud, does land some damage on both, but they're just so tanky. And with Velas here, he's going to look to heal him up. Now, he's channeling a spell. If Abara can find a big limit break kill right here, or, okay, just the courage pop, and actually that is value there because it sort of negates the full effectiveness of Snow's healing. He had a heal coming in already from Velas, and then it doesn't really matter because he healed himself. We'll see. Elias up again, 169 AP, Sharpshoot, and there goes Abara. It's Cloud versus 3. We have seen Cloud versus 3 go well for him before, but it requires this move that starts with an R that did not just happen. We like to call it reflex. Ice wins. Lightning goes down. This is why I get excited about like the potential of the announcement that got dropped in JP, because like if we do get really powerful old units again, stuff like Jiza, stuff like Eileen, nah, probably not Eileen, but you know, I can dream, might work. Now, here we go. LXD versus Safe. We get to see two elements we have yet to see today. We're going to see wind versus fire. Personally, I'm shocked we've yet to see wind. Fire, I did not expect to see, but fire can do things. King Mont, Setia, Glassy, 3 100 cost units looking to overcome the deficits that fire might have. I think they can do it. There's law of speed reading for Glassy, basically making her an instant cast unit at this point if she's running her passives. That'll be really nice. It's going to be Joom, Glassy, and Sottily. This is a super, super deadly combo coming out for the win team right here. I was running this in Guild Wars recently. This combo beat everything I threw it at except for ice. Let's see how it does against fire. One thing I will say, Sottily has extended a little bit. He's in front of Joom, which could be a problem. Rush Not Thy Fate. The CT agility down hits Mont. Here comes Flagbearer Glassy. She's going to pop bells, so she'll be able to do whatever she wants the rest of the fight as long as she's alive. It is going to be other Glassy's turn. We got two 100 cost Glassys facing off against each other right here. Here comes Regal Tranquility. It will hit all three. Decent damage with the CT down. Mont up next. He's going to move forward and look to limit break. No, he goes Claws of the Young King. Hits everybody. Fire is getting off their Wombo combo right here. Can they pop these 100 cost units? Thermal exposure. Sottily goes down. Okay, the fire team comes out here and goes back to back to back, gets a kill. It's a 2v3. However, Joom, Stormwind, Rend, big damage for a tank across all three, and here comes Glassy. I expect kills to happen right here. This is going to be deadly. It's going to be the limit break. Valkyrie Burst, she's going to go airborne. Super cool looking move. This is going to be destruction. This could be a triple kill. It is almost a triple kill. Both DPS units for fire go down. It's King Mont versus the world. Here comes Joom. She says, Air Incisor, there you go, King Mont. That fight was explosive. It was close. Oh my goodness. GG. Great fight. That was fun. That was two teams that were built really well. And oof. Now Safe right there went for probably fighting ice. If a fire team gets that Wombo combo off against ice, GG, easy win. Ran into a real thick Joom Glassy though. Oh my goodness. It's dangerous to run wind. Like, I guess that's probably why we have not seen a lot of wind, because with all the ice that is out there, if you accidentally into ice, you're in trouble. Now, we saw Jesus' team earlier today, the Ramza Light Evade team, and earlier today, it fought Light Evade. It looks like Jesus is just destined to fight Light Evade with his Light Evade, because here we go again, Elena Locke, this time with a little Violet. So, another little flavor onto the Light Evade team right here, and like really, we've seen every element but Earth today. That's pretty cool. Rip Earth. There's Allow Me coming out from Violet. Little defense down hit there onto Ramza. He takes that just fine, and now Jesus on the counterattack. One of those hits from Elena lands, and Violet's at half HP. So that's the potency right there of Starlight Elena. Locke's going to go to the side. That's dodged. And in fact, counterattack comes out, but that's dodged too. Okay, lots of dodging. Expect to see some dodging in this fight. There's Boon of the Phoenix, so re-raise and AP restore for Locke. Here comes Ramza, 79 AP. He's got Inherited Tyranny on. He just slaps Violet for 4,000 damage. He says, how dare you hit me? I am the protagonist of the game that made everybody like this game in the first place. I'm going to go get a kill. Here comes Prismatic Punishment coming out from Starlight Elena. Is it going to be dodged? Ramza didn't dodge it. Ramza died. But Ramza got a kill before he died, which is better than Ramza usually does. Okay, 2v2. It's Locke and Elena versus Locke and Elena. Here comes Crystal Shine Bright. Some of it's dodged, some of it's not. About 65% HP left on Elena. Locke's turn next. He finds the back, but it's still dodged. Dispel Spread from behind was still dodged, and Jesus unable to get a lucky hit in there. Elena comes out, and as Elena's running Unavoidable Pain, that could be the difference in this fight. If that Elena's allowed to live, she's just going to Unavoidable Pain her way to a victory right here. We shall see. It's Jesus' turn next. Does his Elena have Unavoidable Pain on? Doesn't look like it. She's going to go for the Limit Break. Prismatic Punishment. Some of these need to hit. Some of these attacks need to land. Do they? They do, but not enough to kill Starlight Elena. Locke's going to go for a behind attack right here. He does hit her, and she dies. That's a big deal. It's a 1v2. Locke versus Locke Elena. It's Locke's turn. He can look to make this a 1v1 if he can kill this Elena. Dispel Dagger comes out. It is dodged. Okay, Jesus' turn. Elena's up, 70 AP. Can she hit Locke? Crystal Shine Bright? No, she cannot. He dodges it. Okay, Locke's turn. Locke's going to try to hit Locke. Can Locke dodge Locke? Spinning Slash. Oh, he cannot dodge. That lands. That'll pop the re-race. 8,200 damage. Big damage right there. And it's Elena's turn again. That agility buff, that agility up buff gives her the speed. There's Unavoidable Pain. 4,600 damage. Why didn't she pull that out earlier? Jesus picks up the win. GG. And there it is. All right. They're watching. Okay, Shadow Stature, thank you for the Amazon Prime for 9 months. He says, have a nice Friday. We are. We're having a great Friday, Shadow Stature. I hope you are also having a wonderful Friday. Here we go. Ice versus ice, but okay, wait a second. Chase running some shenanigans right here. This is a quicken comp from Chase. I am like sure of it. This is an Eliza double quicken with, you know, back burner Gilgamesh shenanigans comp right here coming out from Chase versus Snow Elia Velis. Oh, baby. This is going to be interesting. So, here we go. Gilgamesh also going to begin channeling a spell. Here's Snow. That looks to me like quicken. Is this Eliza about to just destroy? Is this what I think it's going to be? I think so. There's quicken number 1. Eliza's turn. There's Stars of Swiftness. Yeah, that buff's got to go. Okay, Eliza going. Is she in range to do anything yet, though? She is. Aerostorm of Removal. Big AoE. Okay, watch this. Here comes Quicken number 2. Did Chase big brain this map? Yes, he did. There's Quicken number 2. Eliza gets to go again. This might be the fastest fight of the night. Here's Eliza. Another Aerostorm of Removal, and it removes 2 units. It's Snow stands alone. Oh my. Oh my. That worked. That is that's Shell. You guys, Shell about to pick up that big victory. There's close call coming out from Snow. He's like, I'm going to need a heal, I think. But here's another quicken. Eliza just doesn't even need her own turns. She's going to shoot Snow again. This time it's the limit break. She's going to drop that ice resist before putting in her damage this time. 2,400. Okay, not low enough to proc his heal yet. Now, Gilgamesh gets to actually do damage this time. So, Gilgamesh going to try and take advantage of that ice down. Kotetsu Plus comes out. That'll proc the heal and the courage. Here's Shell again. Shell, go do damage to him. Go do damage to him. That's, yeah, Shell's on thumbnail. 100% Shell's thumbnail this week. Okay, Snow is going to limit break. Not a move you get to see that much, honestly, from Snow. It does a lot of damage. It actually kills one. Is this the comeback story? Now, hold on, guys. This might not be over. It's over. This quicken will end it. Yeah, never mind. If Snow could have killed Eliza, well, hold on. Guys, Shell doesn't do damage. Let me just tell you something about Shell. She does 0 damage. Like, actually 0 damage. If Snow kills Eliza right here, he did not, and now she's going to kill him. Right? Like, she's just going to shoot him in the head. She's just going to pop him right here. Right? Is she summoning? What's she doing? Hold on. This got really sweaty at the end. Like, this is, okay, she is going to go Maddening Arrow. That will kill him. Okay, and Chase's Artful Master team here gets the win. The double quicken team, Snow almost 1v3. That was very, very close to a 1v3 from Snow. Very close. But GG Chase with a really cool team. Double quicken in, guys, like, it's not easy to build a double quicken team in auto PvP. So that was magical to see. Sir McCrane, Prince. We got Resnick v Lightning. Prince only has 777 magic on this team, so I do not anticipate seeing a support out here. I expect triple Lightning DPS comp. There it is. Versus 2 DPS in a tank. So very similar teams right here. Obviously the big difference being you have a tank on Sir McCrane's team versus, you know, the Lightning Wombo combo team. There's Keenblade. You could also potentially see Keenblade coming out from the blue team here as well. There's Ready to Pursue. So both attack buffs and the follow-up attack. Really powerful. I think Lightning needs to get that buff off in most cases for her to be as good as she can be. And she could be real good. Okay, there's Ready to Pursue for both Lightning. So they're both ready to pursue. Here's Charlotte. Charlotte starting in a very forward position will Keenblade. Now, here's the interesting thing there. Charlotte has got none of her buffs off. I tend to think that Charlotte is a unit that wants a couple turns of buffing before she engages. However, with the way initial placement worked, she ended up being so forward, she might just bait out some attacks. Like right there, baiting out a Barrage from Cloud is huge. Barrage costs 40 AP. 40. So Cloud walked forward with 60 AP, only hit the tank with an AoE move, and is down to very little AP left. Charlotte then needs the limit break from Lightning, and it ended up working out. Like, that Charlotte did her job. Most of the AP from 2 of the units on the other team are drained. She's still alive. She gets to go in and attack. She pummels, and it gets mostly dodged. That's interesting. Teaching of the Strongbolt comes out. That would have been better off as a heal, but she wasn't low HP when the channel started. Bolting Impact comes out. Charlotte will die. Let's see. Okay, it's Lightning and Cloud's turn. They're both low AP. Will that bite them? So far, yes. Lightning unable to do anything. Cloud will go Soldier's Honor, attack, AP recover on crit, start moving forward. Lightning's turn next, 72 AP. She's got a lot of people to pick from right here. What's she go for? Life Siphon 2 does hit all of them. 1 follow-up attack, 2 follow-up attack, 3 follow-up attack. Lots of follow-up attacks right there. And now it's Resnick's turn. Resnick, can she charm somebody? Maybe, but Lightning... Oh, nope, goes Teaching of Self-Preservation. Oh, no. Yeah, Resnick, like, won't go DPS mode if she has any other option. And she had another option. There's the attack with the follow-up, 1700. It is Lightning's turn again, though. Life Siphon 2, that's 1 kill. Cloud down, follow-up attack, kill number 2. Follow-up attack, almost kill number 3. Esther, hanging on by a thread, 1298 HP. She's like, okay, hold on. I thought we had this in the bag. I'm going to have to bust out my limit break to even win this. Bunny Bolt Blitz comes out. Can Esther carry the fight? Well, she does kill Lightning. That's something. Resnick's alive. Resnick will look to heal herself right here. So she's going to go Law of Invigoration. There's the heal. Agility up. Can she end up lapping Esther? Can she lap her? She only needs to do 1200 damage. Stormbrand comes out, does not get the kill. Counter Cure comes out. She doesn't need to lap her now. What does Resnick have turned on? Does Resnick have a DPS ability on? That's going to be the question. Steel Heart, she charms her. Well, okay. That's interesting. That's something. She did indeed do that. Lots of turns will pass. Okay, she's now channeling a spell. Magnetic Force gets the buff. She's gonna buff herself. Does Resnick just buff herself right here, or does she go for damage? We got a lot of latency issues now. Yep, she's gonna buff herself. Okay. Resnick playing to win on turns. A bold play here by Resnick. Just saying, if I can stay full HP... Oh, no, she slapped her with her stick. That was not what you wanted to do, Resnick. You did not want to slap her. Slapping the bunny is not a good idea, but there's Law of Invigoration. She is able to heal. There are 7 turns left. Can Esther take her below... Okay, 3,000 would lose the fight. You need to be above, like, 3,400 to win. Yeah, 3414 is Esther's number. Can Esther put Resnick below that number when the fight's over? Because Resnick's just going to keep healing. 2 turns left. Stormbrand. That'll do it. Counter Cure! Oh, no. Oh no, Resnick, don't slap her and get counterattack. Steelheart, Resnick with the walk-off charm for the win, and Resnick picks up the win. Oh my god, that was something? I don't know what that. Nope. Cop does stay light. Now, he's running into a flag bearer Glassy right here. This could be an issue because Wind does very, very well against light evade. But is Cop running like light evade with Ramza? Or is Cop running just some other crazy light shenanigans team? Don't know. We're going to find out here in a minute. We are loading in. Let's full screen this thing. Here we go. Cop versus Sir McCrane. Two vets. It's going to be... It's basically the same team. Cop is just... When Cop said I'm going to try something different, what he meant is I'm benching Lucio and put Ramza in. So maybe Ramza will pick up a win. I would say if there's anybody out there who could pilot Ramza to a win, it's either going to be Locke or like Kiwi Stings, right? One of those two light gods. Cop is the, the newest light god. Kiwi, the OG light god. Let's see what they can do with Ramza. I definitely think you still want Ramza doing Shout Plus. That's a huge buff. It's really worth doing. And it will be a good buff, especially against Flagbearer Glassy with that Protect. Now, Marymore is an interesting option here. What kind of Marymore are we going to see? Is this Time Mage Marymore dropping some haste? Is it self-buff Marymore? Are we going to look for some defense spirit buffs? I don't know. We do get a Keenblade from Sir McCrane. So the Joom with the Keenblade buff. One thing I will say though, again, now Joom does not have Protect, Shell, and Hate up. That is something that can be a problem. There's the TMR buff from Marymore. Joom's turn, Stormwind Rin comes out. That's a 100% hit move. It hits Elena and hits her hard. That is more than half of Elena's HP off the table. Boon of the Phoenix, there's re-raise for Locke. He moves in. He's in range to start fighting now. So is Elena. She moves up. She's going to limit break. This is going to hit Joom. It's also going to hit Glassy. What kind of damage does it do? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. All the hits. Glassy is a tanky girl. She tanks that without too much problem. Ramza has a ton of range on his EX buffed attack right here. Shimmering Blade Plus. Big hit with the debuff online. That's big damage. But here comes Glassy. 3 units group. Triple cross. Oh my devastation. Elena is destroyed. Oh my goodness, that move just wrecked everybody. There's Drain Evocation from Marymore. That hit for damage cap. Marymore's ready to go. It's Locke versus 3, and he's like, guys, look, like, I might be rethinking my life choices right now. He does land a nice AP hunt that kills Joom. That's something, but now he's got Marymore and Glassy to deal with. He's actually not totally out of this, though. He's got the speed to take 2 turns in a row. He kills Glassy. Marymore hanging on by a thread. She has re-raise, so does he. She's going to go Arrow Blade. That kills him. He will re-raise. Now, he's going to look to kill her. Can he do it? Yes, he can, but she has re-raise too, right? She dies. She comes back to life. He didn't move, but it's still going to be her turn next. He's got to dodge it. He's got to dodge. Oh, no. It happened. Reflex happened. Oh, devastation. The reflex. Locke reflexes Marymore, and he says, gotcha. Never doubted myself for a second. And Ramza's team picks up the win. GG. Oh, no. Oh, no. The drama. If we got the bracket wrong, I do apologize for that. But if the bracket got moved incorrectly, please speak up. No, that's not to you, BL. Like if you were supposed to have won and needed to move forward, but the bracket like didn't update with you winning, just say something in Discord. We will fix that. The bracket, more like the broke it. Okay, we're loading in. I'm definitely putting that dab in the YouTube video so the whole world can watch my embarrassment. Okay, here we go. Light versus lightning. Let's do it. It is going to be Cop's Evade Ramza team right here. And yeah, not a surprise. Yep, there's the agility luck buff coming in. I expect to see... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Let's start with Ibarra. Can Abara do it against evade? Yes, she can. You need to run accuracy on her, but her counterman slash, it does have an up accuracy modifier on it. If you're stacking accuracy on her, she can reliably hit evasion units with that move. She has a bajillion AP to start a fight, so if she's allowed to do damage to evasion units, she will probably one-shot these guys. Now, Cloud, obviously an evasion killer. He won't have a problem hitting them. Charlotte started in no man's land, so I do see what Cuckington was going for right there. Hoping to like maybe split the map a little bit right here, allow his DPS units to not get caught in all of the evade that this light team is bringing, but Cop once again started across from the DPS unit, so this fight will suck its way into that center area at some point. Shimmering Blade comes out, big damage from Ramza right there actually, that's surprising. Here comes Cloud, he's going to go Soldier's Honor onto the Charlotte. It looks like it might be up to Cloud to do a lot of the work. Abara could look to snipe Ramza right there. He dodged it. Eli Zoe gets dodged right there by Ramza, so never mind about what I said about Abara reliably hitting evasion units. She stood up right there, and Ramza dodged it. That's Ramza's first dodge of the night. He says, yo, I got quick feet. You can build me to be whatever you want. I am Ramza Buell, and I do whatever I want. Okay, there's the evasion buff from Abara. She's moving in. Ramza's turn. He looks to probably end this duel versus Abara. Shimmering Blade comes out. She goes down, and Charlotte was unable to get into range to cover her. Now, Cloud is an evasion slayer. He steps up right here. He's going to go limit break. This is a surprise. Ascension onto the Ramza. Does it hit him? It does not. Cloud had a chance to just triple slash all three units, and instead he went for the limit break on Ramza. That's rough. AP Hunt comes out next. That will do a lot of damage to Cloud and virtually no damage to Charlotte, who regions it up. Okay, Charlotte's turn. She does nothing. Elena's turn. She's like, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to use my limit break because I'm Starlight Elena, and this move has been used over 10 million times. Like McDonald's used to have signs on their restaurants that said over X amount of people served. We have signs in War of the Visions that has a picture of Starlight Elena's limit break, and it says casted, over 9 billion times, and that's what we got. Now, Charlotte can't hit anybody. So, Charlotte's just going to stand there and die. Here comes Sky Mirage Dive. This debuff will help her die quicker. Let's see if this kills her by itself. It's a huge chain at this point, and it does. Charlotte goes down. Cop picks up the win, and Cop, with his not changing anything, tricked Cuckington into changing stuff, versing each other. Can Ramza... Okay, here's the deal, guys. If Ramza gets another kill, do we go Ramza Shell on the thumbnail? If Ramza has to kill somebody, like his move must death blow them, and he gets considered for the thumbnail. That's what we're going to see. Let's go. Terra. Good move. So Terra is an absolute evasion killer. If she's allowed to get her AoE anti-evasion moves off, it could be a bad day for Cop. But if Ramza, the new PvP god, can pull off miracles, we shall see miracles. I want to mention, by the way, look at all this Ramza we're seeing. There's no limit. This is you can play whatever you want week. So Ramza's out here getting wins in a non-restricted format. Now, he's up against a wall here. We've got Courage coming out from Terra, who interestingly moves forward. That Terra is, dare I say, playing with fire with that placement. King Mont needs to get away from her way up and to the left. That's not it. That's a Keenblade. Now, will the Keenblade give them another turn? Yes, it will give them all another turn. There's Meltdown number 1. That is nearly lethal damage to the Elena. Here comes Setia with her turn. Does she have an Alex ring plus a bunch of accuracy? Thermal oh god, it's triple dodged. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the triple dodge. There's Proclamation from Mont. He slides off to the left. Is he safe, or did he move? Oh, okay. There's Reflex from Setia. That will save a little bit of damage. Starlight Elena, though, might snipe Terra over the wall, and that would be troubling. Let's see. Does she go for it? Nope, she's in range for Mont, so she goes for King Mont. He's in range to cover her. It's Ramza's turn next. He said, you said I could be on a thumbnail if I kill somebody. Who am I going to go for? I'm going to drop my limit break. Ultima, is this AP Ramza? What are we seeing right here? He did 4,000 damage with his limit break. What? Okay, it's Terra's turn. There's Meltdown. That's big damage. That's a kill on Locke, so Locke removed from the fight. Ramza and Elena sitting at 0 HP. Seti has already missed everybody once. Can she redeem herself with this next shot? She's got 125 AP. It's armor incinerating bow shot. It did kill Ramza, so the hero is down. Crystal Shine Bright onto Mont. He takes a little bit of damage, but 474 HP left on this Elena. Okay, Mont's turn. I doubt Mont can hit him. No, he's just going to buff. Mont's just buffing. He's like, look, I got 2 damage units out here to kill people. There's the courage. And Terra is going to go for the kill. She still has meltdowns in her pocket. She only needs to do 1 damage. It is Terra time, baby. 59 AP in a dream. And we are lagging? Disconnected? I don't know. I'll tell you what. If the game crashed, Cop won. We'll just put it like that. Nope, here it comes. Meltdown plus 79-20. Lex picks up the win. GG. Elena goes down. Fire looking good against Light. When I ran that exact same team that we just saw, I ran it to beat... Is he blue? No, he's not blue, but yeah, he's named after the fairy tale cat. 100%. Uh-oh. Here we go. Both players are in. Now, we get to see Earth, you guys. There it is. Lex is bringing out the Earth. Okay, here we go. Maverick v. Lex, Dark versus Earth? Or is it just Rainbow with a Pumpkin Spice Frederica? I don't know. It could be. Earth is a very spicy, get it? Pumpkin Spice Frederica, Earth team. Maybe we'll see some toads. Maybe we'll get to see some toads coming out in this fight. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Sir Safe says, am I sure that's a cat? Could also be a baby cow, but very furry baby cow, if it is one. The fight to determine the best Halloween unit. That's true. So, Grand Finals, Maverick versus Lex. Maverick yet to lose a fight, so must be beaten twice in a row. Comes out with Dark and is going to be facing a double Earth Evasion team with a Velis support. So, Lex brings out our first taste of Earth today. We have seen every other element on stream except for Earth, and now we get to see it in the Grand Finals. I think that's wonderful. I think that speaks to the meta being in a pretty good spot. Okay, Black Rose Helena going to use her own TMR and move forward. There's Spell of Fortification coming out from Lucia. She might look to buff that again if she's allowed to and get that on Helena. There's Keenblade. She's probably going to be allowed to do it after that Keenblade comes out. But the Earth units are going to get 2 turns first. Okay, it's Frederica's turn. Zombie transformation. If she dies, she'll come back to life. That's super nice. Here is Velis. He's going to look to start putting on some haste. Here it comes. Haste number 1. He gets it 2, and he'll be looking to haste somebody again later. Black Rose Helena, level 4 Darkra, and we're 0 for 1 on evades from Pumpkin Spice Frederica. Okay, Lucia's turn. She's going to give herself the buff and move in. It's Stern's turn next. We could see a little Ruinous Resonation? Yep, there it is. Attack AP cost down. That's useful. There's Immortal Spirit from Zazan, so lots of Courages and Re-Raises on Earth Evade. That is something they can do. Drain Fury comes out from Freddy. A little bit of damage onto Elena, a little bit of healing for herself. Velis going to look to apply a second round of hasting, this time looking for Zazan. There it is. Haste, 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 haste. Everybody's got haste. Black Rose Helena going to look for the limit break. This is going to get dodged by Pumpkin Spice Freddy. The debuff will still apply, but no damage is taken. Now, it is Lucia's turn. Can Lucia turn somebody into a frog? Can she do a lot of damage? Unhappy ending, and it is an unhappy ending for Frederica, but she does get to come back for life. Okay, Ruin's turn's up next. He's got a really big sword, but does he have really big accuracy? Yes, he does. Pumpkin Spice Frederica is put down, and in apparently Pumpkin Spice season, which is currently in the USA, it's just not Pumpkin Spice season in this fight. I tried for a joke, it didn't really work. Here's Taunting Blade from Zazan. Boy, Frederica could have used that earlier, but it does does kill Black Rose Helena. We're down to a 2v2, and we're going to get the Icebreaker coming out from Velis. So this is a 100% hit move. Not that you're going to get a bunch of evasion from these dark units. Little bit of damage. The reaction ability does proc right there, though, from Lucia, making her a little bit stronger. Zazan lapping everybody will knock Ruinstern out of this fight. The hasting is super powerful here. Now it's Lucia's turn. Sudden End comes out. It is not dodged by Velis, but it is dodged by Zazan. The Earth Evade team is looking really potent. You're going to get a heal coming out here from Velis. Zazan's going to look to kill Lucia. Kingpin Smash, it's blocked by her shield. Remember, she has that physical shield, 7,500, so that move did not do more than 7,500, therefore she lived. Now, she needs to look to get to the side of Zazan if she's ever going to do anything right here. If she just stands there and keeps dropping spells, Velis is going to keep healing, and Zazan is going to keep dodging. We'll have to see how it plays out. Okay, Velis is going to look to heal himself again. Prep for that. Here's Zazan. What's his AP situation? He's getting snow healed, which is feeding him AP. He's at 31, so he could do a lot of things. Triple hit, that will finally pop her shield and drop her pretty low while dropping her agility. I believe it is still going to be her turn next and not Velis's, so she gets one more chance to do something. Sudden End comes out again, and once again, Zazan dodges it. He's showing, he's like, look, I am the global exclusive unit. I am the first one, 100 cost, big boy out here. Not the first 100 cost unit, but our first, global first unit. But he's out of AP. Can he kill her with an auto attack? Yes, he can. She goes down. Lex picks up the win. Earth 1-0 on the day. Maverick, though, not out of it yet. Must lose twice. So, GG Lex, we will go to the grand finals. No toads yet today. Fryavia was first. Virgil's right. My bad. How could I forget about Fryavia? She was not only our first global exclusive unit, she was the first unit where we're like, the AI on this girl. Phrasing, like this, like Beard War of the Visions, heck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Maverick stays true to his dark. He's bringing out Halloween Lucia again. He's going to try and win today with Halloween Lucia. Lex goes to his dark, his fire team. Fire, gonna try to pick up a win. That's good. This would be a big deal for Fire. If a Fire team can win an outright tournament that is no restrictions, Fire might be better than we thought. Vegas would... Dude, you guys. Vegas would be awesome. I will do some real gambling if we go to Vegas. Like, gacha gaming is not gambling. Gacha gaming is risky, but Vegas, let's have a fan meet up in Vegas and we'll do some real stuff. Okay, here we go. We're loading in. It is going to be Fire versus Dark for the finals of today. We've got Halloween Lucia, Ruinstern, Black Rose Helena versus Mont, Terra, Setia. We're going to get a Keenblade coming out here from Ruinstern. Black Rose Helena already going to get to take her turn right here. She's going to pop her own TMR on herself, and the Dark team is advancing forward. Now, Setia, she's going to go Bells. That's very good on Setia. You always want her popping bells. She has a lot of good moves. They're also really expensive. Note that Terra has an even 10,000 HP. That has got to be a good luck charm. Mont going to counter the Dark team's Keenblade with his own, so both players equally manipulating CT right here. The Dark team still with more agility is faster. Here's protection coming out, so a little buff, little DPS protection buff right there coming out for Lucia. Darkra onto Terra does okay damage. Ruinous Resolution on Stern will give him that accuracy and attack buff. Okay, Seti is up, 105 AP. She's going to be in range to hit people. It might just be Black Rose Helena here. We'll have to see. She's thinking we might see a limit break right here. Setia is a unit who likes to limit break. So here we go. She's thinking it's going to be the limit break. When you get these little delays, it is often a limit break or a sudden. So here's Flight of the Firebird. Really big fire arrow coming right at your screen. How much damage does it do? 5,091. Here comes a meltdown. Or no, this is going to be Sonic Pulsar. 5153 onto the Lucia. Here's Mont. He goes for the disable. It does not land. But Lucia, or Setia, since she didn't have to move, will lap the Dark team, and her AoE attack will take Black Rose Helena down. Now, it's Lucia on the counterattack. Sudden End. It does not kill anybody, but does a lot of damage across the whole team. Ruinstern's up next. He's going to find a barrier breaker. Oh man, I thought Ruinstern had an opportunity right there for a huge hazard render, but Lucia might have been too close, and he wouldn't have done it because he would have hit her. That's really unfortunate. Okay, now the fire team is going to lap Ruin's turn. Mont's going to go for the Sable. It does not land. Seti is up next. She's going to move into range. They need to kill him. He needs to die before he can drop his huge limit or his huge hazard raider across the team. Tara's going to do it. She's going to just auto attack at 433. Ruin's turn goes down, and Lex comes up from the loser's bracket, beats Maverick twice. Fire and Earth are the two winning comps in the grand finals. GG. Congrats, Lex, on taking down Maverick and securing yourself 10 points in the Cup Series. Overall, guys, great tournament. If you were watching this on YouTube and you would like to participate next week, let me show you what next week's rule set is going to be. First of all, join my Discord, link in the description of this video. Come in here. Here's our infograph for this one. Week 1, that's what you just watched. Anything goes. So, that was really fun. We got a little taste of the meta. Week 2, you may only use 1 unit of 100 cost and 1 unit of 90 cost. You can use any third unit you want after that, but they cannot be 90 or 100 cost. Also, no mono element teams. You can go double one element, one of another, but no mono element. Week 3, no 100 cost units allowed, 190 cost unit allowed max, and then 2 units of less cost than that. So a little cost limit and no mono element team thrown on for week 2 and 3. Should be really interesting and a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching today. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.